outside, dark and stormy, and it looks cold, but it really isn't. Temperatures are in fact 1 to 5 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. So we did climb in the mid-60s today. Sacramento this early evening still holding on to 60 degrees. Auburn and Placerville in the 50s. Truckee and South Lake Tahoe only now dropping into the 30s. We have noticed a wind picked up today. They were breezy, about 10 to 15 miles per hour, at times closer to 20 miles per hour, but that's calmed down in most spots. So what's next? We do have a cold front that is approaching the west coast currently. That's responsible for the rain that's moving into the the Bay Area and the coastal hills right now. But ahead of it, we're still sitting in the warm sector of the storm. When that cold front moves through is when high temperatures are going to drop, and they're going to bottom out as this next system arrives on Tuesday. Check out where it's originating. This is in the Gulf of Alaska. It's going to hug the coast as it drops down. It's going to sag into Northern California, and that's going to bring in some colder and drier air rather than moist air. So that one will be our windy and cold system, with snow levels dropping very low. Right now, we are going to take things one storm at a time. We have that front pushing a line of showers into Redding. You can see it stretching down the coastal hills through San Francisco. We've had pockets of light to moderate rain moving through the Bay Area. In Sacramento, all we've gotten so far is some drizzle from time to time and maybe a few flurries in our mountains. But Futurecast is taking that line of showers, and it's going to swing it into Yuba City first after lunchtime. It looks like now the showers won't arrive through the rest of the valley until late this evening. Moves into the foothills overnight, turns into heavy snow in the Sierra by early morning tomorrow. We're looking at even more intense rain for your Monday morning, with pockets of light to moderate, at times even heavy rain all the way through the afternoon. Now tomorrow evening, we're talking Monday night going into Tuesday, there is a brief break in storms. Even though Sierra snow and wind is going to continue, it's going to be our drier hours before system number 2 comes in, and that'll arrive sometime mid-morning on Tuesday. On both of these days, there is a slight chance of thunderstorms, with higher chances on Monday. Where these thunderstorms develop, downpours are possible. Watch out for lightning, small hail, and of course gusty winds where those storms are collapsing. Now Monday, like I mentioned, it's going to be a rainier day. That system is going to be the warmer, rainy one. So the bulk of these totals is going to fall on Monday, but between now and Wednesday, we are looking at up to 2 inches of rain in the valley, as high as 2.5 inches in Yuba City, up to 2 inches in Fairfield and San Francisco. 3-day totals, 3 to 4 inches in Placerville. Now Blue Canyon, up to 5 inches of rain, but much of that is going to fall as snow, especially by Monday as snow levels drop to their elevation. Now Tuesday is going to be the windier day. There'll still be some rain, but those winds are certainly going to get our attention. On Monday, the breezes are about 15 miles per hour. Check out Tuesday's wind gusts. Yeah, up to 45 miles per hour in the valley. In parts of the Sierra, winds will be gusting 50 to 70 miles per hour, and they don't calm down until Wednesday. In the Sierra, they're looking at breezy, if not windy conditions for at least the first half of the week. And between now and then, how much snow are we looking at for the Sierra? Up to 5 feet in Donner. We're looking at 4 feet in Echo Summit. South Lake Tahoe looking at anywhere from 2 to 3 feet of snow by storm's end. So alert day for good reasons. There are a lot going on, including heavy rain and snow in the foothills. In the Sierra, if you haven't left by now, you might be stuck up there for a few days, because even after the storm ends, I assume that roads are going to be tricky to travel on. They might still be closed.